Hey everyone, Ismael here, and in this video I'm going to share with you one of my favorite feature, which is conditional routing. Everybody loves this feature, all the business customer loves it, and I'm going to show you exactly why. It's very simple. It's the easiest way to make an extra 6 figures at the end of the year. Let's say you're running an offer, a high ticket offer or VSL funnel, and you're driving traffic to your funnel. People book a call with your sales team, you're having sellers, closers. Let's say you have 5 closers. And usually you have like a top 1 or 2 good closer closing at 40% plus, and then you have the others closing at 18, 15%. The question is, why would you send the best leads to the wrong closer? Because you're reducing your chance of actually converting this lead when you can actually send that to the best closer. And actually the best closer, there are few, so they have less availability. So it makes even more sense to send the best lead to the best closer. And you can route based on time zone. You can, to make sure that the US customer meet the US closers, same for the UK team, same for the French team, whatever. And you can push, so you can conditional route based on invitee questions, so you can ask them question based on their revenue. Let me show you how. Over here you can ask question like, oh, are you able to invest, yes or no, or what is your current revenue? So you make sure that your best closer is talking to those one in priority. So you don't send that to a closer who just arrived. Let's say you ramped a new closer, he arrived last week. You're not gonna send him the best qualified leads because you know he's not gonna feel like he has the authority to lead the call correctly. And then you're just like reducing your chance to close this deal by 90%. So you can route the best lead to the best closers. And we've built this calculator to show you the impact of that, because I told you this is the easiest way to make an extra 6 figures. I need to prove it. So let's say that we have a normal business, 10 calls a day, which is 300 calls a month. Let's say there's 5 reps. The top rep is doing 35% closing rate. The average rep is doing 18% closing rate with a 5K offer. And let's say we only want to distribute 10% of the best lead to the best closer. How does that look like? $244,000 extra at the end of the year, just with this lift, just with this bump in closing rate by routing the best lead to the best closers. You don't have to do anything. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. You just go, whenever you select your invitee question, you go to conditional routing. You select invitee question. What is your current revenue? You select this answer and you select your closer. That's it. And you can even check this box to make sure that actually if this closer is too busy, let's just send these leads to everybody as a round robin distribution to make sure that you're not routing the best lead to a closer who is busy. Now, if you want to know who are the leads that are converting at the highest rate, simply go under Scheduling Cohort in your analytics and then click on sales. And here you're going to see, for example, we have those leads. Here in French, we ask them how old are they. And you can see that normally it's 11% closing rate. And you can see this one here, answer 4, we have 43% closing rate on those leads. So those are typically the leads that I'm going to route to the best closers. So once you log a few outcomes inside of your AI scheduler and you're able to track the closing rate and the revenue of your sales team, you would then be able to go in your scheduling cohort and learn more about what type of lead are converting the best. This is one also of the reason why you should absolutely push your sales team to log outcome inside of your iClosed account. That was just 10%. What if we do 20%? Okay. What if we actually increase, because now you have more profit, right? You either take it and you go to Cape Town and you chill, or you actually scale, and now you actually see the impact of actually reinvesting the profit into ad spend, because now you also disqualify the tire kicker, you also disqualify the people who are not actually qualified. You're not actually sending this information to Meta, to Google Ads, so Meta only learn from the leads who are qualified. And this is a positive feedback loop that you make. The more money you make, the more quality data you have, the more leads you get that are qualified, the more you close, and it's just a positive feedback loop that makes it very hard for you to not outperform your competitors. Just to clear this, you can also route again based on credit check. So you can actually enrich the leads whenever they fill the form with credit score. So in under 3 to 4 seconds, we know what's their credit score. We know exactly what's their estimated income, the debt income ratio, and based on that, you can also route. So, so imagine you have like a lead. I'm going to show you the result over here. This is a dummy data, obviously. Let's say you have this lead who has a debt to income ratio below 36%. You don't want to give it to a closer who just started, because then if you sell an offer at $15,000, $20,000, that's a lot of risk here. Then you can just route it to the best closer. He's going to take care of it. And the guys who are like high exposure, you can then send them to the normal closers. Okay, and even though you have like high depth, you know that you're not going to be able to close those leads. Actually, sending bad leads to closer who just started is not a bad idea, because they get started, they learn, and then when they will learn enough, their time to earn will come, and then you're going to be able to send them to the right leads, right? But that's a good way also to ramp them to see how they react, if they just show up on the call at the right time, and so on and so forth. So you can actually use conditional routing as a way to, yes, send the best lead to the best closers, but also to train the closer who just started, because you don't need to disqualify the leads who are not qualified. When you actually have closer who just started, you can just give them leads that would not be interesting for the best reps. So go try the smart routing calculator that we have in the link below. Take a look at how much money you're leaving on the table and go implement it today. You have a 14 days trial on the business plan if you're not a customer yet. If you are, go turn it on, and I can't wait to see you there. Bye.